Okay, here we want to solve the rational inequality and write the solution in interval notation. We have x plus 6 over x plus 2, and that's greater than 0. So the first thing we want to always ask ourselves is, do we have one term on the left side of the inequality, and that is true? And do we have 0 on the right hand side, and that is true as well? So now from here we can then find the critical points. Okay, so the numerator is x plus 6, and we're going to set that equal to 0. And if we subtract 6 to both sides, we know x is equal to negative 6. And then in the denominator, we're going to have a restricted value. And that restricted value is x plus 2, and we're going to set that equal to 0. And therefore, x is going to equal negative 2. So now we've determined our critical points, and now we can draw our number line and then determine what our regions are looking like. So we have negative 6, and then we have negative 2. So now we're going to create our regions. So we have region 1, region 2, and then region 3. And in region 1, we're starting at negative infinity and then going to negative 6. But since the inequality is just a greater than symbol, that means that they're all going to have parentheses. So we have negative infinity to negative 6. And then from negative 6 to negative 2, we also have parentheses there. And then from negative 2 to positive infinity, we also have parentheses there as well. Now we're going to go ahead and take a testing point from each region. So for region 1, we can pick x, which is equal to negative 7, and then plug it into the rational inequality x plus 6 over x plus 2, and to see if that's greater than 0. So we have negative 7 plus 6 over negative 7 plus 2, which gives us negative 1 over negative 5. And a negative divided by a negative is a positive. So we have 1/5, which is greater than 0, and that is true. If we take a look at region number 2, we can pick x is equal to negative 3. So we have x plus 6 over x plus 2 to see if that's greater than 0. We have negative 3 plus 6 over negative 3 plus 2. So that gives us a positive 3 in the numerator, a negative 1 in the denominator, which makes this negative 3. And negative 3 is not greater than 0, so it's false in region number 2. And if we take a look at region number 3, we can pick x is equal to 0, plugging it into the rational inequality x plus 6 over x plus 2. So we get 0 plus 6 over 0 plus 2. So that's 6 divided by 2, which is 3, and positive 3 is greater than 0. So therefore it is true in region number 3. So we know it's true in region 1, so we can use that interval, and we also know it's true in region 3, and we can use that interval as well. So therefore, our result is the following. Parentheses negative infinity to negative 6, union negative 2 to infinity.